Let's talk about Stargate.
Segway.
So Stargate is actually all of Stargate. Let's be clear. All of Stargate. The movies. SG-1, Atlantis, Universe, Infinity. Let's be honest, no one's ever seen Infinity, so it doesn't matter. That's that old cartoon that no one cared about. Here's the deal. All of Stargate is leaving all streaming services. Bum, bum, bum.
So who owns them?
Okay. This is the weird part, my friend, because this is where it gets real cloudy.
Okay. All right.
First off, MGM owns the IP that is Stargate, both the ability to create movies and TV shows. You know, some studios, they'll own the movie IP, but not the TV show IP, and vice versa. Well, MGM owns all of Stargate. And recently, Amazon bought MGM. Oh, but wait. They haven't actually finished the sale of MGM. So they did come to an agreement to buy MGM. They finalized the price to buy MGM, but they got to wait for the FTC and the Trade Commission, all this stuff to allow them to actually go through the sale. So what does that mean? I'll tell you what that means. What that means is that Stargate is in limbo.
Yeah.
That means that the licensing that MGM had given Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, Crackle, I don't know, name your streaming service. Those are all expiring. And some of them got extensions, like Hulu got a brief extension, but it's still expiring. And I don't think MGM is trying to make a whole lot of moves right now because in the next few months, they'll be owned by Amazon.
Yeah.
So what's happening? I'll read it here. Basically, what it says is, after a short reprieve on Hulu last month, the Stargate franchise looks to be slated to depart streaming services in the U.S. All of them. This comes from GateWorld.net. Our boy Darren was on the show a few weeks ago. Unless MGM licensing plans change, it will be the complete blackout for Stargate streaming online. The first time that none of the franchise's 17 seasons can be streamed in the U.S. in recent memory. SG-1, Atlantis, Universe are all again showing as scheduled to depart Hulu in the United States of October. This happens last month, but a late renewal kept the shows in place. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. But the show's already left Amazon Prime, and they're scheduled to leave Netflix, as in like recent. Like they're going to be gone from Netflix in the next month, which means that because there's no extensions for Hulu, Prime has yet actually completed the sale because of government, intervention. And Netflix can't even get a hold of MGM. I'm assuming. I'm assuming that if you call MGM right now, it's just like an empty office with a trash can on fire. That's what I'm assuming.
But with an answering machine hooked up.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's like one intern that's half asleep in the corner playing Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
And here's the deal.
That'd be a good job, right?
Yeah, that would be. Viewers working their way through the Stargate SG-1, though at least had Netflix to fall back on. The series has been available on Netflix in the U.S. since last December.
I've actually got it on right behind me right now.
Right. Of the show's 240 episodes incorrectly flagged with a TVMA rating, because they actually take the very first episode, and that's the rating they apply to the entire show.
Yeah, that's not appropriate.
Right.
That's
and
funny.
Stargate's PG, but that very first episode did premiere on Showtime, and it was
Right.
TVMA. Now Netflix is losing Stargate SG-1, is scheduled to exit the series by the end of November, marking the end of their licensing. So that's what happens, guys. Comet TV, Amazon, MGM, like you name it, all the streaming services are about to lose Stargate. And
that really sucks.
And no one get a hold of anybody at MGM, I'm assuming. And because Amazon has yet to actually finalize that deal because the government, and they're probably not going to finalize it until probably the beginning of next year at the earliest. That means that we will probably not have Stargate on streaming for the next probably 8 months after the end of November.
That sucks, man. I guess
watch it now before it's gone.
Or go buy the hard copies.
Yeah, I got them.
Physical media. Yep.
Yeah, you know what's interesting to me is when Amazon does complete the sale, are they gonna open up licensing again and just drop it on Hulu and Netflix again, or are they gonna be like, oh, it's only on Prime now?
I don't know.
I mean, are they gonna?
I can't imagine they would like keep it off. That they want people to watch that stuff, right? I mean, it's still it makes money.
I'm assuming they want their entire library to like instantly start making money, which would make it makes sense just to renew those contracts. But if they were going to be making their own version of Stargate, because we believe that the first thing they're going to make out of the library of MGM products will be Stargate, because it's the only show where the cast, the crew, the writers, the entire group is in the wings waiting.
Like, didn't you tell me not long ago that they're just waiting for the go button, right?
Right. Yeah. Literally,
they're ready to go.
The showrunner, the writers, the directors, literally the entire original cast and crew, directors, directors are all just like waiting for the go button.
Yeah.
And they've made it very clear. And there's a built-in audience of, let's say, our little channel got 3 million views on stock, so at least 3 million fans right there, right? So yes, it's the first thing they're gonna do. But if they're gonna make their own show, I believe that if they didn't renew those license rights and they just dropped it on the Amazon as their own streaming thing, that would actually be a good sign that they were probably trying to keep it on their network because they're making a show.
Right.
So I don't know, man, but you guys tell us. What do you guys think? Are you guys gonna be binge watching SG-1 in Atlantis over the next, let's see, what do you got? 30 days? Because
30 days?
At the end of November, it's
17
gone.
Seasons? I don't think you can do it. That's a lot of watching.
Really? Actually, yeah, let's figure that out. 17 seasons, right? Let's go 17.
And this isn't no 8-episode season show.
No, these are big ones. Let's find out. Let's find out if you can watch the whole thing.
I got to go to work and I have to sleep too. So I know I can't do it.
Right. So there are 214 episodes of just SG-1. Okay. So let's just go off SG-1.
Yeah.
There's 100 episodes of Stargate Atlantis and 40 episodes. Okay. So there's 300 plus. Let's just round up to round down to 300. Okay.
All right.
300 episodes.
So 300 hours.
300 hours.
300 hours divided by 24 hours. You can just if you nonstop binged it, you could do it in 12 and a half days, according to my calculator. But who does that?
Yes. But you can't not sleep for 12 days.
I know, right? It's impossible. Well, it's
actually, so it is possible.
I think you could do it, but man,
if you didn't have a job and you slept a regular 8 hours and you got up and watched ssg-1, you can just barely under the wire finish 340 episodes.
Lay down the podcast challenge the last month. Get it done.
I mean, that you wouldn't have been on a job. I'm doing the math here. There's 720 hours basically. Yeah. So you need 12 hours of viewing time a day to get through all of these episodes. Hey, that's
actually that's doable.
That's doable.
But man, that would be a slog.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Okay, boys and girls, let us know what you guys think. Are you guys going to try to take on the Popcast Stargate
Thanks
challenge?
for watching. And to see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.